All right, look, I need to talk about something super important: rhythm, meter, and the honey trap of free verse. Let me begin by stating clearly that the singular, universal, indivisible atom in all poetry across cultures and millennia, from Gilgamesh to Ginsberg, is rhythm in the form of metered verse. It is not rhyme. Adding rhyme results in a compound. If you are of the Miltonic persuasion, rhyme is merely an ornament, not an essential intrinsic component of poetry. Milton labeled rhyme an invention of a barbarous age, in an age where rhymed poetry and poetic forms like the Spenserian stanza, ottava rima, the sonnet, and the rhymed heroic couplet were all the rage. The literary landscape in 17th century Britain was literally saturated in rhyme. Look, essentially, our ears delight in rhyme. We love it. We remember the songs we love because the ornament of rhyme acts as a mnemonic device that helps us remember those songs. I urge you to think of a song in any genre, from any culture, in which rhyme is not utilized heavily. You won't think of many. Unlike prose, poetry is fundamentally identical to music. There are precisely two components in music: rhythm and harmony, i.e., the note you attach or don't attach, in the case of a rest, to a set rhythm. And just like music, poetry, as understood historically up until the 20th century, is made up of two things: rhythm and the words, i.e., the harmony that the poet consciously and deliberately attaches to a regular or syncopated predetermined meter. This is extremely important for all poets who care about the craft of poetry. Developing these skills should be a basic part of your diet. Even if you never ever publish anything metered in your life, metered writing as exercise makes you a better poet. It heightens your sense of rhythm, allowing you to recognize rhythms that you may have never heard before. So here's my advice to free verse poets. Practicing writing in fixed meter fundamentally exercises your poetical faculties and teaches you to hear the natural rhythms of words, allowing you to dictate and improvise rhythmically, but improvise with deliberate intention. I urge you to hone your craft and experiment with metered verse, even if it's just for yourself. It's so good for you. And even if you've never incorporated meter of any kind, regular or syncopated, in your poetry and you've been writing for years, I promise you, it will change your life. It will change the way you see and feel things as a poet. We are essentially rhythmic creatures. We walk, talk, and breathe in rhythm. The very thing that keeps us alive is perhaps the most rhythmic organ in our body, the heart. We love rhythm, consciously and unconsciously. If you are a practicing poet, may it open avenues that transform your life the way it did mine. Until next time, ciao.